down there, all the way down with him. But this is a time where finishers were finishers. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but the point of finishers back then was 9 times out of 10 they were going to do the job. You might have a very, very rare occasion and you'd use it in very big moments like a WrestleMania. But very rarely did guys get out of it, of your finisher, and it was very well protected, the whole idea of a person's finisher. Whereas today, with all the false finishes and everything, they knock that stuff out so bad. Just check out the whole commentators table there. It's just, everything's just so loosely put on. You've got the monitors just sitting there. There's Shawn. Sid straight behind him. Like, look how many commentators are on that Spanish booth. My goodness. They're just piling them up on that side. Of course, this was a time where Vince McMahon himself was a commentator. Crazy lines that he'd come out with. I mean, he was... It's odd to think, I like that there. That was so kind of intense and real, wasn't it? Check this out. Oh man, they sold that so well. And so that sort of thing never happened much. That's why you get the big response. Look at that powerbomb, man. Over. I think some fans were really angry, some fans were happy. Still the champ, man. He looked so jacked. And you see me, Shawn down there then. That was really well done. That's probably I've kind of forgot how all that finished. I knew Michaels got involved, but I just couldn't remember what the whole thing was. But yeah, I liked it. I mean, I liked this match a bit. It probably doesn't age as well as what, other matches do when you go back to them, no doubt about it. But it's been good to go back and check this one out. I want you guys to let me know. Email me at email@wrestleline.co.uk. Like, let me know your thoughts on this, what you thought of it. Especially if you're like a newer fan that's never seen this before. I'm very fascinated to see if this, if you can stand watching some of this stuff. As we see Bret coming out now, look, here we go. It's not going to be Shawn's night, that's for sure. And I loved this rivalry. It was so good. I mean, the great thing is here, you've got Shawn and Bret that dislike each other. You've got Shawn and Sid that dislike each other because of the month before with Jose. And you've got Austin and Bret going at it at the same time. And it's like, it all interlinked. But they didn't just go for like let's go for a fatal four-way. No, if a guy didn't like a guy, it lasted for a year. I mean, in Bret and Shawn's case, it almost lasted for 2 years. Austin and Bret, the same. Like, it was much more slower back then, and I loved it because it weren't just like the month ends and we go on to the next feud. Just showing they're trying to like get out of the way of the fans. Here we go, we're going to watch this cool replay. Boom. Very well sold from Shawn, as per normal. Let's check out that powerbomb now that I was talking about earlier. Bang! Yeah, I just loved that. I loved the way he delivered it. See what I mean? So he's kind of heel, but then he'll do this for the fans. Anybody will do it. Was he a heel? Was he not? I don't know. But super intense was Sid. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming along with me for this journey back in '96 to watch In Your House 12. Again, let me know what you think of it. I'm going to come back again. We're going to basically hit these I'm going to try and put them out every Sunday, but failing that, like at least one a week. So we'll see what we can get out. Send your suggestions for any in your house matches, especially like the really obscure ones that maybe don't get spoken about, and I'll be more than happy to check it out. Until next time, folks, I've been John Scott, and you've been listening to In Your House.